So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment. Alright, guys, you ready for this? Time for me to play a game that, time for me to talk about a game that I have not really touched because it's not my type of genre anymore. Which is, I'm doing this one because the game, a game's coming out soon for it, so I'm kind of, I guess, promoting it in a way. I'm not saying go it, I'm not, like, getting paid by the company or anything like that, but, so yeah, this is the history of Mortal Kombat! So yeah. So, I think I never owned this game physically. I played probably like the first 3. I was only allowed to play this game. We went to, like, go out for pizza. Where I live, we have, like, a restaurant that's, only, like, in town restaurant that only exists in this town. It's owned by somebody who, so yeah. It's not a Pizza Hut or Domino's or anything like that. Or an R. There was only, like, 2 pizza shops when I was a kid here. One was an R&R and one was something else. So, and then every time we went down there, we would be able to play a fighting game. Now, my parents were one of those parents that would not allow you to play too violent of games. And, they didn't do what some parents did back during this time period. Because back during when these games were being made, back during the 90s, parents would write letters to the game makers and tell them, my kids don't, these kids are way too scary. They don't sound like that, but they're way too scared, they're way too bloody, there's too much scenes in it. They're gonna be blood, they're gonna give these kids nightmares. They're gonna go make them kill other people in life. Which is really stupid. You are allowed to, not everybody who plays bloody games is gonna turn like that. Not everybody has, because I know people who do that, who have played these games when they're little kids, and they didn't turn out that way. So, people are overreacting. So, yeah, but it needed, I guess, there needed to be a rating system, and that's, in this game, and Street Fighter are the reason why there is, rating systems. So, before these 2 games, really, you can buy any game you want without having them to say, you need your parent here in order to buy it. You just can't go in there by yourself and buy it. So yeah, because I know sometimes, because I grew up in a different time period, I guess, if a kid goes in there with the money and buys a game that's like rated M, they're not able to buy it. Their parent has to pay for it. Their parent has to be in the shop to do it, because they don't want their parent coming back with the game and saying, my kid bought this game, I'm returning it, give me my money back, I did not tell them they can buy it. So yeah, but yeah, so if you want to know why every game nowadays is rated, this is the game that's why. So now that part's over of it. Let's finally get to the history. I just had to mention that because that is technically part of the history of it. So, this game, Mortal Kombat, was made October 8th, 1992. And, let's see. And the next one so, let's go down here. I want to name all the games. So we got 1993 is Mortal Kombat 2. 1995 is Mortal Kombat 3, and then there's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And then there's the trilogy that came out in 1996. 1997 had Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero and Mortal Kombat 4. And then 1999 had Mortal Kombat Gold. 2000 had Mortal Kombat Special Forces. 2001 had Mortal Kombat Adventure. 2002 Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And then there's one. 2003 had Tournament Edition. And then there's Mortal Kombat Shizzen. And then there's Mortal Kombat Aiden, who is this? What's this word? Is this the bad guy's name? Monk? Is that the bad guy's name? The main bad guy? Is that his name?
Who? No. That's Mortal Kombat Shem of Monks, which is just like a side game, sort of. But I guess.
Yeah, but is that the bad guy's name? The main bad guy, the Asian dude?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And then there's Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Armageddon, yeah, Mortal Kombat Armageddon 2006, Mortal Kombat Unchained 2007, Mortal Kombat, and then there's 2008, Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe. Then there's 2011, this regular Mortal Kombat, and Mortal Kombat Arcade, the Collector, spelled with a K. In 2012, there's Mortal Kombat Collector's Edition. Then there's 2010, which is Mortal Kombat 10. How are we already at 10?
9. Number 9 is Unchained.
That's Unchained? That's number 9?
Yeah.
They didn't put the number right by there.
Because it named it. It just named it. Because like Mortal Kombat number 5 is Deadly Alliance.
Oh. Okay, so they're literally stopped numbering them.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mortal Kombat model, but for phone, came out in 2015. And then Mortal Kombat
Mortal Kombat L, so that's what they call that one.
That's a 50! L's 50, I think.
Yeah, but it's not 50. Trust me, it's not. It's just Mortal Kombat L.
Okay, because either L or M is 50. And
basically that's Mortal Kombat Limited Edition.
And Moment's turn and Momentry. Okay.
Okay.
And Mortal Kombat 11 came out in 2019. And then we have DLCs, I'm guessing. Aftermath and Ultimate. And then the one that comes out this year is Mortal Kombat on Alliance, and then Mortal Kombat 1. Because I guess they're rebooting the game. Alright, so let's go to the movies. How much longer? I'm only been filming for 7 minutes. Oh yeah, okay, so we go talk about the creator. Who created Mortal Kombat? We have Ed Boon. At least that name is easy to say. Who created it? And it was originally in arcades. Otherwise, I would not be able to play it. So, yeah. And so, let's talk about the person who wrote the songs. Because there's a song that you play during the 90s. And that one was written by Oliver Adams. And then Mark Enter. So, I'm going to go to the movie. The 3 movies, unless I want to talk about the animated movies, which I have not seen. And I won't watch them unless I can find them on the streaming service that I have. I'm not going to buy them. Alright. I'll just put down movies. Okay, so this one has, I'll just name, like, the 3 main actors are in here for you guys. So we got, Robert, Chout, who's played by Len Kane. Is that the character's name? Len Kane? No! How do you say this character's name?
I don't know.
Come here! You don't have to say this. Tell me how you say this guy's name. There's Sonya Blade, who's played by Bridgette Wilson. Then Lenyo Ashby, who plays Johnny Cash. And how you say these two characters' name?
That's Luke Kane.
That's Luke Cage. Okay, it spells it weird. That's why. Okay, how you say that one?
Shikshon, I think.
The main bad guy.
Yeah, it's Shikshon.
And he plays the
Sorcerer.
he plays the bad guy. Hey, I've seen him in a movie. He was in Johnny Shinami. That's his uncle. And Johnny Shinami.
Well, that's Shang Tsung.
No, I meant the actor.
Well, the villain's Shang Tsung. Okay.
Okay. And Raiden. I guess I mentioned Raiden, who is played by Christopher Lambert. So I'll have both pictures of those 5 characters on here. And since Annihilation, I think that one was made either a year afterwards or 2 years afterwards. Everybody's actor changed, which was weird. They only signed for a contract to be in one movie. So Luke Cage stayed the same. I think Sonya Blade changed her actress. And then Johnny Cash, who gets killed right away, so I didn't even bother mentioning him. And they, some reason, they bring back Sub-Zero and Scorpio, even though I think they both... Scorpion, even though they both died, I think, in 1995 movie, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't get how they both still alive, even though like, they come up with no explanation on this. Like, when you kill somebody in the last movie, they could have brought like the red dude. What the red dude?
Ermac.
Ermac. He wasn't in Annihilation, right?
No,
They could have used him, or the green one. Was the green one ever invented?
Reptile.
Reptile. No, man, the green version of those two.
Oh, that's Reptile.
Reptile? He's the one that dresses like them. That's Reptile.
Reptile's in the first one.
He is.
Yeah,
But he's in the second one too. And Annihilation, isn't he?
yeah.
I remember them finding a lizard. In both movies.
Yeah, that's Reptile.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I could have sworn there was a green version that's dressed up like them, but okay. But, yeah, like, this movie made no sense. I understand, like, this movie was made back when, these two movies were made back when, I think there's only, like, 4 more combat games. But I'm pretty sure every single time they made a new Mortal Kombat movie, that made no more combat game, they added new characters. So they could have had new characters in it. So let's see. So this one was made back in 1997. Let me go back to the history and see which games were made. Okay, so look. Annihilation came out in 1997. So they already had the first two. This one, they already had the first games made. So they could have used characters from those games. They put into Annihilation. But they didn't. They just reused characters, and they would think nobody would notice. But hell, being noticed! Okay, that movie is terrible, okay? I think least... I think the 1995 one is at least watchable still. If I would watch the 1991 version, would never watch the only if you guys get me up to a really high subscriber would I watch that one, but I would watch the original one first. So
it sucks. Trust me,
I've seen it too.
It sucks.
Alright, so let's go to the one that came out a couple years ago and see who was the cast. We're just gonna bring up who brings people. Okay, so the one who's talking about her, I'm gonna stay. I'm not gonna bring up anything from the movie. Okay, 2000 what?
2001. 21, I think.
Okay. Okay. It doesn't say who plays who. Darn it.
It does.
Where's Sonya? Okay, I see Luke. He's not in it that often, though. Okay, we got Jane Hannah, who was in it, who's the main bad guy. We got, Johnny, Joshua Jewson, who plays,
Kano.
Kano. And then we got, Scorpion, who plays this guy. I'll just put down his name, because his name's hard to pronounce, looks like. And he's in it a lot. So, let's see. Where's that one character who's not in the games? Oh yeah, Louis Tan, who played Cole Young, who is not in the games. He's an original he's an original movie character. And I think that's it. I can put down. I gotta say Jax as he's in it.
You're not gonna say New Saibot, because New Saibot is from the.
More books. Okay. And Raiden, I'll put down his actor's name too. So yeah, that's basically it. So hope you guys enjoy this. It's a if you guys are into fighting games, go and play these games. Support them. I will only play them as long as I'm playing with somebody else. But I would have to help that person either bring it over. I'm not paying for it because I'm not really much into fighting games. Okay.
Well, I'll play on my YouTube channel when I make it.
Okay. If you're able to, so like, share, and subscribe, guys. And next time I do a video game, it'll probably be Spyro, and that'll probably be a month from now. Because next I have to do a cartoon history character.
Well, if I'm gonna start reading videos, mention my TikTok name.
What is it?
Dragon King 159.
Okay, watch Dragon King 1519 on TikTok. I don't watch TikTok period though, so yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.